workout for you this week. So we've done a whole body workout, an upper body, and then this week is a lower body workout. Only things you'll need are some dumbbells, a box or a step, and then somewhere on a wall as well, because we've got a wall sit coming up. So the first two exercises are going to be goblet squat and wall sit. We're going to do 3 sets, and I'll talk you through the rep range as we go. So with the goblet squat, you can either use a dumbbell or a kettlebell, holding it in front, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing out slightly, and then we're just going to drop our bum between our heels as low as we can and back up. And we're going to go for 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to rest about 30 seconds, and then we're going to do a wall sit for 30 seconds. And then the main thing to remember with those squats, so you want that movement nice and controlled. We don't want you moving too fast, just to get those muscles working for a lot longer time. So we're going to go for wall sit next. So we want hips in line with knees, chest nice and tall, back flat against the wall. So you can either just rest your legs on, your hands on your legs, keep them up. Main thing, looking forwards. That's halfway. We've got 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and out you come. So we're going to rest 30 seconds, then we're going back up to goblet squat. We've got 2 more sets. So again with this, remember, feet shoulder width, chest nice and tall, and keeping the movement really nice and controlled. So we're going for 10 again. That's it, so keeping the weight nice and close to you, don't have it too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we're going to rest 30 seconds, and then we'll go back to the wall sit again. So again with this, main thing, hips and lower knees, and keep the chest nice and tall. So we're going 3, 2, 1. So remember, hands wherever, as long as you're not pushing up on the legs actively with the arms. Make sure it's just those legs working. So we've got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and up we come. So just one more set of this, and then we'll move on to our next one. So throughout this workout as well working both legs together. We're going to be doing some single leg work as well, making sure both sides are as balanced as we can get them, because naturally people are going to have one side stronger than the other, so we just want everything as equal and balanced as we can get it. Okay, so we're going to go through another 10, so nice and controlled, chest nice and tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Short rest, and then one more wall sit. Okay, we go 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go. Remember, back nice and flat against the wall, don't lean forwards, keep everything engaged, arms relaxed. Halfway. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and out. So give those legs a little shake, grab a drink if you need it, and then we'll move on to our next 2 exercises. So for this one, you're going to need 2 dumbbells if you've got one. If you've only got one, it can be done with one or a kettlebell. And then you're going to need a box or a step, roughly something around knee height, or when you pop your foot on it, you're about 90 degrees. That's probably a little bit too high for me, but it'll be fine for today. So first exercise is a dumbbell Romanian deadlift. So this is going to really be working the hamstrings, glutes, and that whole posterior chain. So with the Romanian deadlift, main thing to remember, keeping the back nice and tall, soft knees and those hips going back. So if you're really struggling with it, you can use a PVC pipe or a stick, hold it against the back and make sure it's touching your head, your back and your bum. Holding it there, and then you can really work keeping that back nice and flat. We're going to go weighted today if you can for the first one. And we're going to go for 10 to 12. So we'll aim for 12 and see how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Main thing to remember with that, with going as far as you can, just go as far as you can till you feel it in the hamstrings in the back of the legs, and then come straight back up. And again, we want the movement nice and controlled, so those muscles are working as hard as we can get them to. And then next we've got box step ups. So we're going to be doing 20, so it's going to be 10 on each leg. We'll alternate, and then we'll do the first set of body weight, and then if we can add weight, we can. So again, keeping the chest nice and tall, just one foot on, up, down, swap to the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's a short rest again, and then we are back to the Romanian deadlifts. Again, you're still figuring out the movement a little bit. You can use a wall, so you can just stand a little bit away from a wall, and then you can get those hips going back to the wall. So you're really focusing on pushing those hips back rather than it being like a squat movement. Okay, so we've got another 12 to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, short rest. So about 30 seconds again, and then we've got another 20 step ups. So if it was challenging enough without weight, body weight again is fine. If you want to add weight for this next set, you can. So when you're adding weight, you can either hold, if you've got one dumbbell, hold it in a goblet hold, same as we did for the squat, so in front of the chest. If you've got two, you can hold one either side. Okay. So grab your weight if you're using it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This. Pop those down, have a rest, catch your breath, and then we've got one more set of both. Okay, we've got about 10 seconds. Now we're going to go for our last set of Romanian deadlifts. Okay, so grab the weights when you're ready. So it's 10 to 12, aim for 12, but if it's getting challenging, go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, short rest again. Now we've got our last set of step ups. The last set of 20. So if you went with weight last time, you're happy with that, go again. If that weight was getting a little bit challenging, you can either try to go again or you can drop down a little bit. So we've got our last set, we've got 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, so put the dumbbells down, any weight you've got, box to the side, grab a drink, catch your breath, and then we're moving on to our last superset. So this superset is going to be jump lunges. I'm going to do 16, and I'll give you an option instead of jump lunges. And I'm going to go for glute bridges as well. I'm going to do 15. So with the jump lunge, it's going to be both knees at 90 degrees, from there up and swap. If this movement's too challenging for you, you can just do reverse lunges. So feet together, step behind and up. So we're going for 16, so there's 8 on each leg. Then we'll have a rest, and then we'll do our glute bridges. Okay, 90 degrees, and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So take a rest, bring your breathing back down, and then we're going to do our glute bridges. And with those lunges, whether it's reverse lunge or a jump lunge, make sure to keep that chest nice and tall. Don't lean forwards. And if you feel that breaking down and you feel the chest dropping or the head dropping, take a rest, do the rest of the set. Or drop the numbers down to a number that you can consistently hit for all 3 sets. So our next exercise is a glute bridge. So we're going to be on our back, shoulders flat, head flat, with the feet. You want them about a hand's length away from your bum, about a hip width apart, hands flat, and then from there, we're going to start with our back pushed into the floor, and then drive the hips up. Okay, so we're going to take a small pause at the top, and nice and controlled on the way back down. And we're going to go for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Take a breather, we'll rest about 30 seconds again, and then we'll move on to our second set of jump lunges. We've got another 16, or reverse lunges, or a rep range that you're going to be able to consistently hit. Okay, are we ready? So we're going to start at the bottom again. Chest up, both knees at 90 degrees, and off we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So bring the breathing back down. Nice big deep breaths, and we're going to go on to our glute bridges again. So lying flat, feet about hands length away, backs pushed into the floor. So this is just going to stop us overextending at the top and just keeping our glutes and hamstrings nice and engaged. So off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then back up, and we've got one more set of each, and then you'll be happy to know that is the end of the workout. So just one last set. So we're back onto our jump lunges or lunges. So remember, 90 degrees for both, chest nice and tall, and off we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's it. Take a rest, and we've got one more set of glute bridges. So you can always get ready, have your rest on the floor, upright position. Push those lower backs into the floor. And off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then stand back up, give those legs a shake, and then that is the end of that workout today. So if your legs are feeling quite tired, try and keep them moving as much as you can. Try and go for a walk to keep the blood flowing through the legs, just so they don't really stiffen up, and hopefully help them feel less sore tomorrow. But if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below, and we'll get back to you. Or if you want to get in touch, either head to the website or find us on Facebook, which is OPEX Bristol Fitness. So good job, and then we'll be back next week with another workout.